So the Somalis have taken every aspect of Kenya in this little Mogadishu area. Somalis, I don't know who's doing it this big. Hey, shout out to all the Somalis in Kenya killing it, especially the ones that are located in Eastleigh region. Assalamu alaikum dawadiyal, welcome back to another video. Usually I say this at the end of my videos, but today in this video I want to be able to say what today in this video I'm going to say at the beginning, which is, if you're a fan of this channel, if you're a fan of the work that I'm doing, make sure you click the link. Make sure you click the link below in the description. It will take you to a Patreon page and become a member. It's the price of a coffee. It's going to help the channel greatly. It's going to help me. It's going to be able to help me, you know, take future projects, do future projects like, you know, take a flight to Somalia. You know what I'm saying? I'll be able to be in the front lines, you know, with a camera, report the changes live to you. And we can only do that with your support. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, comment, and then after you've done that, after you finish this video, click the link below on the membership, become a Patreon member. It's the price of a coffee. Let's get into the video.
Over the past decade, Isli has undergone a dramatic transformation. Here, cash is king. Traders will hold hard cash in millions. Banks close as late as 7 p.m. to allow traders to deposit. And once known for its crowded streets and modest buildings, this Nairobi neighborhood now dazzles with gleaming high-rises and East Africa's largest mall, a project that cost billions. A complex so grand it's often likened to Dubai Mall. The skyline is shifting rapidly, with new developments rising on nearly every block and businesses buzzing from the sunrise to long after sunset. This growth hasn't only reshaped Isli's appearance, it's centered the area as a magnet for traders, shoppers and investors from across East Africa. Today, Isli is a B2B powerhouse. But what's really behind this rapid growth? Our team went to the ground to find the truth. Situated in the northeastern part of Nairobi, Isli is just a stone throw from the CBD and strategically close to other major trading hubs like Kariokor, Gikomba and Muthurwa markets.
From here you can see like Nairobi CBD from one side. From another side, now you can see the Isli. Then from another side, you can see the Gikomba market. Then from another side, there's a Kariokor. It's a beautiful place.
The area's accessibility, infrastructure, and access to the port of Mombasa has made it a better option to traders all over East Africa.
Which is the farthest place, yani, to carpet, yani.
Even we differ outside the country, and in their country, Tanzania, Uganda, sometimes even we send to Ethiopia. Yeah.
Something that stands out.
And this is a very important point. He said they export outside of the country. And the names he mentioned are important. Why? Because they're all African countries. This myth that in order to make a lot of money through exportation in Africa, you have to export to these countries, these European countries, these Western countries, these countries. That's not the case. You can transport to your neighboring country and you can still make a lot of money, if not more, than instead of you transporting to America, UK, Canada, Australia, and getting all these huge shipping fees.
Africans. Isli's real transformation came much later. In the 1990s, as Somalia descended into civil war, waves of Somali immigrants began arriving in Kenya. With them, they brought strong entrepreneurial spirit and business experience from trading with China and the Middle East.
If you want to make a full-time income from home working part-time, you need to know this one concept.
Majina naitwa Patrick Mwema. Mimi ni mkaaji.
Now that you think about it, of course that's the case. I always wondered why there's a lot of Somalis in Kenya. I just thought it was because the neighboring countries is easy for travel. But of course, now that they mentioned that it's because of the war, it makes a lot of sense. And like he said, you know, wherever Somalis go, they always build businesses. You know, that's a tradition of Somalis, building businesses, you know, creating a little community hub. Wherever you go, anywhere in the world, whether it's Israel, there's Somali community in Israel. China, there's Somali community in China. What we like to do in the world is, what Somalis like to do is, you know, create businesses, whether it's traditional Somali businesses, whether they sell traditional Somali clothing, traditional Somali food, snacks, halwa, what they may be, whatever it might be. Somalis, they will open a shop, they will create businesses, and they will, wherever they sit up in the world. That's one thing that you can get from them for sure. Somalis brought most of the buildings. Okay, I did not know that. I just thought the reason why they made a lot of money in Eastleigh, Kenya is because they open businesses. No, they they bought a lot of the buildings. So they bought property. They go into the property ladder, which I think is a very smart idea. You know, like I said, you know, I've been keeping a close eye on the development of Somalia, but the development of Kenya, like, forget about development. Kenya is developed. I think it's well ahead of Somalia in terms of developments. You know, Kenya, there's some parts where But this brother right here said a lot of Somalis own buildings in Kenya, and now that it's seen crazy developments, and it's come to house a lot of people from around the world. You know, those properties that they've bought, I presume, you know, a couple, maybe 10, 15 years ago, now those properties are, you know, are hot, you know, going probably for triple the amount that they bought it for. But you don't even need to do that. You can just rent it, you know, keep that monthly income coming. They keep building and they keep buying these tall buildings. Shout out to the Somalis, shout out to the brothers and sisters. We see you shining, keep shining. And, you know, this is to say that, you know, there's going to come a time where Somalia is going to look like Kenya. Not too far into the future, Somalia is going to look like Kenya. And, you know, these types of buildings, you can see these tall, long buildings are the ones that are going to be milking the money. Did you get it? So I don't even think they're on the market. So you can't even invest in these yet. Because although there are some in the market in Somalia, they've not even been starting to build. They've not even been built yet. So for those of you investors like that, like to get in early, this is early. The movie's not started yet.
Today, Isli is home to some of the largest shopping malls in the region, including BBS Mall, which houses thousands of shops, Middle Eastern eateries, and plans for 7-star hotel. Religion, particularly Islam, plays a profound role in shaping the neighborhood's economic and cultural life. Mosques double as community centers, and Friday prayers momentarily pause business. You'll literally find people in the streets praying, embodying a rhythm where faith and commerce exist in harmony. Islamic finance principles such as interest-free credit and collective pooling of capital guide business conduct, promoting discipline, ethics, and solidarity.
Even our Prophet used to be a trader. He used to do some trading. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, he was a trader. He used to do some trade from between Syria. He used to take his caravan from Makkah, going to Syria, and so many places. The Prophet himself did business, and he advised one of the best. And Islam has a guideline for how to do business. They even a whole guideline on how to do business in Islam. You can.
And expansion, fueling the rise of towering buildings and dynamic malls.
Do you think, like, you know, the big culture, taking tea together, influences how they do business?
Yes, people here usually meet for a cup of tea. Whenever they meet, that's where they discuss business. That's where most of the things happens here. Everything that you see happening, these big buildings here, was built over a cup of tea.
Even when you are getting in via the General Ronge Road, there are roundabout, you'll see, like, you know, there's a kettle. So why there's a tea kettle? So why do Somalis love tea so much?
I think it's not just Somalis, the Kushite people, all of them love tea. That's their culture. These guys are because they keep the animals, when you milk it, after taking the milk, the rest, what we do is cook.
Bilim Ahmed, the founder of Yixi, a fintech company building a smart wallet to store, swap, and manage both crypto and mobile money. Though trained as a medical doctor, Dr. Bile found his true calling in solving financial barriers affecting the Horn of Africa. Today, Yixi serves thousands of Somali customers across Isli and beyond, empowering cross-border trade and digital financial access between Kenya and Somalia.
My name is Bila Ahmed. I was born in Somalia in 1996. I was like to be all the time to be entrepreneur. I raised in Somalia. My educational background, I learned medicine, general medicine and surgery.
So you are in medicine?
Yes, I was in medicine. I was graduating University of Somalia in 2020. I was not get chance to work in medical field, so that I was in a time that I automatically in Fintech space.
Yeah.
But all the time I was like to be entrepreneur.
Isli's restaurant scene is a tapestry of cultures. From casual China.
Shout out to my brother. Whatever was it? Yixki. Let's go. What was it?
Is quietly entering the financial scene.
What's it called?
At the heart of this evolution is Dr.
Yes, Yixi. Download Yixi. Make sure you download Yixi.
Fintech company,
Especially if you live in Kenya. And yeah, Ahmed, make sure you subscribe. You sponsor the channel with Yixi. Let's get on a partnership.
Serving Somali, Middle Eastern, Indian, and East African cuisines. Somali restaurants are known for their warm atmosphere and rich menus, offering favorites like baris, squaris, camel meat stew, roast goat, and classics like shawarma and kebabs. That's what you and me know. Tea or chai is central to social life, a ritual that blends conversation, deal-making, and community bonding, often over cups of spiced Somali tea or Ethiopian coffee. This has inspired savvy entrepreneurs to create Somali-inspired restaurants offering mobile ordering and modern service, capturing the area's commercial momentum.
So the Somalis have taken every aspect of Kenya in this little Mogadishu area.
Isli plays a pivotal role as a gateway between Kenya and Ethiopia. Thanks to its connection to Moyale, Isli is the first stop in Nairobi for many Ethiopian travelers. Buses from Moyale terminate here, reinforcing Isli as a crucial node for regional migration and trade. The upgraded Moyale one-stop border post has only enhanced this role, facilitating a seamless flow of people and goods.
Mimi naitwa Sage Aliso Sage, na mimi nimetoka Moyale. Hizi gari ya Moyale ni mingi sana, kwa watu wa Moyale kwenda Moyale ni wengi, na mimi napenda Moyale, ni mzuri sana, na nimetoka Moyale.
Among the trades that thrive here is the miraa business. Miraa is commonly consumed in Isli, often forming...
Okay, we're gonna call it a day here. It's been, what a video that's been. Somalis, I don't know who's doing it this big. Hey, shout out to all the Somalis in Kenya killing it, especially the ones that are located in Eastleigh region. And yo, if there's any Somali businesses watching this channel, make sure you shout me, make sure you get onto me. We're gonna get a little sponsorship, whatever. But anyways, guys, you guys seen it here, man. You don't see a lot of success stories within the Somali community in terms of, you know, whether it's sports or, because it's not mainstream. But in order to get these success stories, what you have to do is you have to look beneath the line. You have to look very deep, and you'll find it because, like he said, there are these Somalis. They own majority of the real estate. They just keep buying the buildings, keep buying them, keep building them, keep buying them, keep building them, keep building them. Like he said, you heard it here in the video first. You know, and I know we did a video about how Somali females have been killing the cafe game. You know, especially in Kenya, where they create aesthetically pleasing cafe shops, and then it attracts a lot of customers, especially a lot of customers from outside of Kenya, and then they make insane amount of money. Now these Somali guys in Isli, in Kenya, now they're killing it. And I think the only thing left for these guys is to expand their businesses. Don't just move to Somalia. Stay where you are if you don't want to move to Somalia, but extend your business in Somalia. You know, get the economic flow going. But anyways, guys, if you made it this far to the end of the video, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, and if you can, click the link below and join me on Patreon. I'll see you there.